It turned out this guy had been a roadie for a lot of different bands, including the Rolling Stones and all kinds of people. And he'd actually been the New York Dolls sound man on their tour of Europe a year or so earlier. So he was familiar with them, and he also happened to have a loft above the Club 82 on East 4th Street. So he had a party for the Dolls after the show, and I met a couple of Dolls and a couple of their opening acts. The band was the Miamis. And that's sort of how I got introduced to the New York rock and roll scene. I went with Jimmy of the Miamis to go and see Patti Smith in Television. That was very exciting at Max's when they played there in, I think, August of '74. And then I went back to California for a few months, but I just really had this desire not to stay in California, and I sort of wound up my affairs and came to New York, where I moved in with Richard Hell, who I'd met in my previous journey in New York. And then Television was doing their residency at CBGB's on Sundays, so Terry Ork asked me if I would do the door there and take the money, greet people. It was a very small number of people coming. I mean, really, I think the take at the door wouldn't even be $100, probably quite a bit less than that. It was $2 or $3 to get in, and you know, but there was this little something happening, and there was certainly a vibe around Television, and Patti Smith had written about them for a couple of the magazines, and so there was a little buzz starting to build around them.